Welcome to Coombe & Curry Trading Cards podcast, where collecting meets the game.
Podcast vendors, we are back for another episode. Episode
We're
9.
We're back. 9, yeah.
Slowly creeping towards double figures here.
9 weeks, 9 episodes.
Unknown territory.
Yeah.
What a journey. Just Coombe & Curry on this week. We've got multiple OGs, multiple topics to talk about. And I think, without further ado, I think that the audience at home would much like to hear, or love to hear, about what's happening in Coombe's women's team. Because after last week's 20-minute plus segment, there has been a lot of
raw emotion, that, wasn't it? Raw emotion. Fresh as well.
Fresh. The blood was still boiling.
Unprocessed emotion, I think they call that.
Yeah, well, I mean, what better way to process it than talk about it?
That's it. We'll start with that, but interestingly, in the green room, me and you discussing, do we start with the women's football update, or do we start talking about the absolute melt, Ben Huggins, who has quite frankly, he's let us down.
Left us up shit creek without a paddle. Unbelievable.
Yeah. We're not happy here at Coombe & Curry Sports Cards about this. Shall I continue into a rant, or shall I put that in its box for now?
We'll save the HJ the Quizmaster. There's controversy around his role. Some untoward comments from both parties. We'll touch on that towards the end of the episode.
Our legal team are examining the evidence.
Head office is super busy at the moment. Yeah, bloody legal battles. And anyway, let's go into personal football teams. So when I say that is, obviously we spoke about it last week. I'll talk about my team first. So yeah, I play for Fiddlers Elbow. I run Fiddlers Elbow FC on a Monday night here in Brighton. We've just done game week 7 of 10. And we were 3 points clear, and we were playing a team that joined a couple matches in. They lost their first game 12-0, and then they've won every game since. So not sure what they were like. We had a couple players drop out.
Last thing you need that.
The last thing I need, yeah. We've had a really strong team all season, and we've had people drop out last minute. So we had 6 players, 1 sub, and unfortunately we battled, but we lost 4-2. So
did not want to hit that.
No, I didn't need it. Second loss of the season. We lost our first game. We've won every other game.
Are you still in contention, or is that
very good question? So basically, when we play our games, if the other team aren't playing and you don't go up to them and go like, "How did you get on?" You have to wait for the app to update.
Yeah.
And the admin at Power League, some of them are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes the results can take a bit of time to upload. So I'm like constantly, probably like you when you're getting your graded cards. Refreshing. Scores came through, and the team below us, in unbelievable scenes, lost the bottom of the league. So we retain our 3-point lead.
Nice.
And we have no match tomorrow due to a bank holiday in the UK. And then we have 3 remaining matches, and it's in our hands. And they're all 3 teams that we've already beat this season. So
you would you say you're still favourites for that league?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, so exciting times ahead for Fiddler's Elbow. But yeah, a bit of not a setback, because we were lucky the results went our way.
Yeah.
But could have done, if we'd have won that, we'd have been 6 points clear. It would have been potentially dead and buried. Home and dry.
Keeps it interesting though, doesn't it? Keeps you on your toes.
Absolutely.
Wake up call you need going into a title charge.
I couldn't have put it better. Myself.
Yeah.
So more to update. Obviously next week I won't have an update, but following that, the road to the title is beckoning.
Like it. Nice start. More uplifting than last week, because obviously we started on a negative.
We had a bit of a black cloud over us last week at the beginning, didn't we?
However, However, there has been an update on that, on
Okay.
the incident, shall we call it?
Oh, right. So, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, please.
The incident is the footage was requested by Capital Football.
Oh, my.
Complaint was submitted formally. Said footage was provided to Capital Football, and they came back, I would say, in less than 24 hours and said no further action against club or coach.
Justice has been served.
Yep, justice has been served.
Was,
Yep, go on.
I've got a question. Who thought was a complaint made by the ref, or was it your complaint? Who was complaining?
It was the mentor for the ref. It turned out, I don't know.
Fine.
At the time, I think I don't know if I mentioned, but there was another guy there who was observing him, but we didn't know what capacity he was in. But he made the official report, so his observations, let's say, were submitted to the Capital Football. So it's actually him who made it, not the ref. I think the ref then may have put in a statement. The Capital Football investigated, spoke to all parties. Let's keep this professional. Let's say there were several allegations made by the mentor, which because the camera was set up the wrong side, so it actually heard all the sound and everything like that. And in this case, the camera backed up my version of events and rubbished his claims. And they officially came back and said that I think the line was something like any reasonable person would be frustrated by the events of that day. So, and this is the point I was trying to get across, because obviously I'm a ref and I support refs, no issue there, but this was beyond that threshold. So this was beyond the threshold of, sour grapes or someone saying, oh, I don't think he was that good, or, being a bit silly. This was someone who was not in the right environment, was not in the right space. It's not fair to him, it wasn't fair to us, and justice has prevailed. I'm a free man.
On behalf of the Curry side of the trading cards, I'm delighted to hear that news.
Yeah. However,
oh no.
Yeah. However, we played under the lights Friday.
Friday night under the lights.
We put in an absolute epic performance against top of the league, Wellington United, and unfortunately we succumbed 3-0. 1-0 down at half time. Gave a very good account of ourselves, but yeah, ended up losing 3-0. But I would say, arguably, the most proudest performance, or the proudest I've been from the team. Like the last 4 or 5 games, absolutely battled. And actually, the 3 goals are quality goals. Like the first goal was unbelievable, but they didn't have a load of chances. We had chances to get back into it, so they needed those 3 finishes to be able to get to finish the game off. So looking good for next season, but 1 game to go. Confirmed bottom finish. May still be able to stay in the league due to various restructures and stuff like that. So complicated process. Yeah, so hoping we can stay in that league and battle on next year.
And that's North Wellington Women's team, isn't it?
Yeah, North Wellington Women's side, yeah.
Hold tight, North Wellington Women's. We look forward to following the journey.
Yep.
And hopefully they stay in the league and move on and crack on.
We got a new challenge for the British listeners. Is coming up to, we're swapping seasons, aren't we? So you're finishing summer, we're finishing winter. So I've been appointed as the under-19s women's coach there's a huge tournament in New Zealand, probably the biggest of the year. Every year, under-19s in Napier. So we start September, we start to hold trials, select the squad for that. We can bring 2 guest players in from other clubs. So yeah, we can start building the team for that and getting the squad sorted. And then we got that tournament to look forward to. And then we'll have our summer break and then start recruiting again for next year.
Love it. Super exciting. And that tournament
will be good. It's really good. Just see, like just it's funny because like when I went there, perhaps I wasn't looking or I wasn't expecting to be like the development side it was. Sort of the young players, but it's been class like watching them develop. And actually, like I think I mentioned this before. We didn't get an influx of new players, which led to an improved performance. We just through the hard work. We lost two of our key players, yet we still seem to have gone in the right direction. So just a little bit too late, but still punching above their weight. That's what I tell them. They're much more ahead of where they should be at their age and from the football experience they've had. So, yep, we move on.
It's quite young, isn't it? You said.
Yeah, that's it. Very young.
Still learning.
Yeah, a lot of the teams I've coached before, obviously, open age side, you're dealing with the women themselves, but I'm dealing with a lot of parents, which is a new experience for me. But yeah, it's all good fun.
Nice, good. I've got a question. I'm sure some of the audience at home may request this as well. Now, I was in the green room. Kuhn kindly showed me the footage of this said incident. Yeah. Can and will this ever see the light of day on the pod as content? Now that's resolved.
I can. Let's keep this professional. I will. We've got to have the image of the club has got to be first and foremost, isn't it? So, well, I'll ask some questions and we'll see. That
was a good answer. Yeah.
From my point of view, though, absolutely. But I think you will agree that I was very respectful in the way that I put the story across, because obviously, people are involved and stuff like that. And as we highlighted, this referee probably is a massive, massive card collector. And he could be one of the millions of subscribers. So as could Capital Football, as could members of the club. So I would have to get permission for that to become public. I'm sure down the road it will, yeah. In fact, at some stage down the road, it will be on the pod. How far down the road, I don't know.
Speaking of the road, I'll tell you what I would like to see. What do you know? Joe Bloggs, whoever this referee was, getting him on the pod would be unbelievable. Just to hear his account of things, just to explain himself, just to tell us why he made such, could I say, bizarre decisions. Because I think there's some explaining to do from his side, and I'm sure he'll want to clear his name. Yeah,
well, I think there's some scope for that, isn't there, down the road? Controversial ref segments. Yeah. If you've had a shocker of a game, come and talk to us about it.
Sounds good to me. I like it.
I did 2 games over the weekend as a referee, and I didn't give any reds. It was very close, but I gave 5 yellows in one game.
Oh wow, fiery game, was it?
Yeah. There's a team for Levin. They're like made up of Colombians. I could barely speak a word of English, but they're very passionate. And what's funny is that it got a bit tasty at times. And I'm trying to talk to them, but I might as well have been talking to the goalpost. They haven't got a clue what I was saying.
Not fluent in Spanish, no.
Yeah, but they're quality players, but they're always standing like 2 yards offside. And there was like a 5-minute period where I gave 3 offsides in a row, and they're all shouting at me. But it was the easy offsides, like the 3 yards offside, 3 yards offside. And before the third one, I kind of held my hands up, blew the whistle, because I'm like, you're offside again, anticipating that they're all going to kick off. And then I got a bit angry in the second half when they were doing it, because I just said to them, because they're shouting at me, I said, you don't want to shout at me, lads. I said, shout at your striker, because he's 3 yards offside every single time. I said, the easiest decision I've made. That's it. That's enough.
That's enough. And
walk away. But no, after they were like apologising to me, saying, "Oh no, we just get too passionate and stuff like that." The ones that could speak English, those.
Yeah. Do we get the games you ref? Do they get filmed as well at the moment or not?
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, but season now is pretty much coming to an end. So last week and this week are the lowest league games I've done, but within their league there was a bit of, like sort of a bit of stuff on the line. So this was like a div, I think it was div 3 or div 4. So it's funny because when you're doing like the Prem stuff and things like that, the game's like far more predictable. You can read what they're going to do, but it seems the lower you go down, what they're going to do becomes more unpredictable. And actually, it's much more tiring to ref because they just lump it from one end to the other.
Yeah.
So as a ref, you've got to run, turn, run, turn, run. Whereas when you're playing with when you're reffing the higher teams, they're knocking it around quite a lot at the back. So for me, that becomes sometimes quite boring, but at least you get periods of rest. Whereas the lower end teams, they just lump it from one end to the other. But yeah, it's all good fun. I like it when there's a bit of, it's all kicking off.
Yeah, we'd love to see some footage. I would love to see some footage of you reffing.
Yeah, that's good. And then this week I'm off to nationwide in New Zealand. It's tournament week for the schools, so there's tournaments all over. And I'm going to do 2 days in Palmerston North, and then I'm heading up to Napier to do 2 days there. So getting about a bit.
It's just a bit, Chief. Love it.
Yeah.
Busy man.
Yeah. Should we talk cards?
Let's talk cards. Yeah, that's what we're here for, I guess. Mail day.
What have we got on the agenda?
I've had a pretty quiet week, actually, mail-wise. I do have some cards coming in the post. I actually did a little bit of a deal on Vinted with some girl who had 2 tops total football cards, 2 numbered cards, and they're both numbered to 50. I've not seen them before, and I just went, would you take? I think I said, I looked at them and she had them up for like, I don't know.
You lowballed her, haven't you?
Yeah, £12 or £13 each, I think they were. So like, it would have come to like
reasonable.
25 quid, whatever, right? So I've gone, I'll tell you how I messaged her. I went, I'll give you, what did I say? I'll give you 18. Or 18 or 19.
What,
yeah, for both. So yeah, knocking a bit off. And then she came back with a counter offer of £1 less. I was like, right. Sorry, £1 more. So
£1 more, yeah. We knew what you meant.
I just take the deal. And then I left it for a while, came back, offered her 16 quid, accepted. So, patience is a virtue. So I've got them 2 coming, which I'm excited to see. They're like, tops total football, like Champions League. 2006 to 2007, one of them is, and one of them's 08-09. So that's cool.
You love the numbered cards now, don't you? You love them. You got a taste for it.
Yeah. From when I started collecting Match Attacks, they never had them. And I always used to see them, and they always felt like a holy grail to me, like an auto or a numbered card. I think the first auto I got was Kevin Keegan. Do you remember me getting the Kevin Keegan card? And
that's on Instagram.
Yeah. I thought that's
on page,
that's what
it's a lovely card, that as well.
Yeah, really nice. So yeah, now that the tops cards are more, rather than buying a £50 hobby box or whatever or something, I can get them in a retail pack. Which is amazing. And I saw this morning. Do you know what I saw this morning? Some guy pulled a Van Dijk auto numbered to 10 from a retail pack.
Really?
Yeah, number 7 to 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10. And that's just in a retail pack. That's amazing, isn't it?
I saw. I don't know if you saw this, but I saw someone pulled a Diogo Jota card that was supposed to be, so on the front it had the space for the autograph sticker. Like the sticker one, not the on-card auto, but it didn't have it. So he was saying, he was questioning whether that was like an error. And I saw some silly comments where someone had responded and said, "What do you want them to do about it? Send it back so you can sign it."
Disgusting.
But So like, I was wondering, as were some people, as to whether he never actually signed them, obviously because of what happened, or whether or not there are actually Jota autos out there that are stuck on, whether that's an actual error. But loads of people are making an offer for it. Like, so it's weird because it's obviously like looks like a base card, but then there's the gap, and then it says about like, authenticated or whatever it is by Panini, or it's an autograph card, but it just hasn't had the sticker put on it. So it'll be interesting to see if that becomes valuable for various reasons. But maybe he never actually, because I know they printed. I think before the kit was revealed, because of the weird kit deal they had, I think the pictures are taken sort of in secret. Let's say that's why he's in the kit. I believe, could be wrong.
Right.
But I wonder. Yeah, I'm curious now to see if there is any actual autos of him out there in that product.
Yeah.
Based on obviously the timing of his death and stuff. But regardless, that's probably quite a cool card to keep hold of.
Yeah, very unique, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I saw a video of Rivaldo signing some cards. You know, the Futura.
Yeah.
And he had like a sheet of the thing.
Yeah.
I guess they're like
The
a piece
stickers
of
on it.
signing each one.
Yeah.
And they get put on their cards.
But actually, on that note, just because obviously for your seasoned collectors and stuff like that, this is obviously like bread and butter stuff, like in terms of knowledge. But like we got we're with the podcast and everything we do, it's about starting that journey, and we got to remember we're not even a full year into our collecting. So I think it's worth highlighting to people that don't know, because like we said, there's so many people that have come out and started collecting or were closet collectors and stuff like that who we've been speaking to. But in terms of autos and stuff like that, the majority of autos you get are sticker autos. So you get the card, which is designed differently for that sticker, but then the auto's on the sticker. So there's cool videos, isn't there, like what you were just alluding to there, where you can see like in the NFL or footballers signing the sheets. So they're just sheets of those clear stickers, and then they're stuck on. But then if you're Grail's not the word, but I suppose you kind of level up from that as an on-card auto, which is cool because then you know that the players actually had that card in there, and they've actually signed the actual card rather than stick the sticker on. So a sticker auto is cool, got loads of them, but when you get a nice on-card auto, that's like another level for the auto, which is pretty cool. So I just wanted to make that distinction for people that aren't aware of that.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying.
Well,
yeah, that leads me on to my tops update. So, currently pulled 2 numbered cards, as discussed last week. The Cody Gakpo.
Yep.
And the Hwang Hee-chan. That's still really nice, isn't it?
It's absolute beauty, that is.
You like that one, didn't you? 11 to 50.
I was saying to you before, I'm interrupting you again, but I want to get my teeth into this product.
Still not come to fruition yet in NZ.
No, and it's hard to find any info on it. I spoke to the guy at Top Play Sports Cards, and he was saying he's ordered it, but he thinks it might take a few months to come through. But that's going to be close to the time I come to England. But I'm watching all these videos of everyone pulling this stuff, and like we keep saying, it's a retail product, but everyone's pulling these like you said, autos, numbered cards, and I've seen that. I don't know if I think you might have him on TikTok, but there's an account called, I think it's Need or something, with a young lad in that, and I keep watching their stuff, and I'm just like, for sake, I want to open some of this stuff, and I want to get one of them gold lions, but very envious that you're getting stuck into it, but we'll get there. But sorry, carry on.
Your time will come, Chief. Don't you worry about
that. It'll come.
So I've done. I got the welcome pack with the binder. I think that came with like 1 pack and 1 gold lion card, so not much in there. I then got the multi pack, which came with 4 packs and a limited edition pack, and then I've had 3 tins. They're called baller tins, so they're just the first 3. There's 3. I think there's 3, maybe 4 out. I've got 3 of them. And I pulled another numbered card or a numbered. I guess
Go on, show us.
a numbered parallel. That's the shiny, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, let's have a look.
Parallel. It's none other than your Spurs
Ooh.
shithouse centre back Christian Romero.
I was literally about to say, what a shithouse. Yeah,
It's numbered.
he's the king of shithousery, that player. Isn't
104 to 299. It's quite in. It's in there because it's gold on gold, isn't it? Almost.
he? Yeah, and it's a beautiful card though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, he's club captain now, isn't he? I saw the other day.
How do you feel though about having? So here's a question for you: Is that into your PC, or is it something that you use as like trade bait? Or
it's gone into my PC. The number cards have gone in. I'm sure at some point when I get more numbered cards, I'll start getting rid of the ones I don't want to keep. But for now, that's like I'm sort of holding on to because it's I guess a special.
So it doesn't bother you that it's a Spurs player?
Not massively. No, I mean, no, not really. I mean, I think he's a bit of a rascal player. But the card looks nice.
Well, yeah. To be fair, I've got obviously I don't collect generally as much football / soccer as you do, but I've got a Jeremy Doku. I think that's numbered to 15 or something. A Jeremy Doku. It's like an orange parallel from Select Football, and it's such a nice card.
Oh yeah,
but I've got that in my PC. Yeah, Jeremy Doku.
Yeah, I mean, good player. Wow, is he? Has he gone? Is he still there?
Good player. He is a good player. Oh, he's still there, boy. Yeah, came off the bench against Spurs.
I pulled a I've got a. Let me just find them quickly. So I got a Doku, like a blue.
Oh yeah, nice.
So like sometimes you'll get like I don't know what the names are. I think we get the names right, but you get like blue, yellow, and green. So that if you look at like unfortunately these United ones, you've got like a blue Anana, green Dillet, and then like Dallow's like a base card. So you get these green, yellow, and blue cards that are like get them one every like 50 packs, 25, 10, etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm buzzing to get my hands on more tops, but unfortunately Morrison's aren't. They've just been restocked. They get a third tin, but they've got the eco packs in there as well. So I think I'll get a couple of them next week for my sins. Speak to Joan on the old tobacco stand, if you will.
Ethel.
Yeah. But yeah, excited. I want to get a super. There's a super tin.
Nice.
We'll
do a couple of super tins when I'm over.
Yes, please.
I'm going to get before I jump on that plane to come over to the UK. I'm going to get a few boxes for my hand luggage and do some plane rips.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely on my agenda. Yeah, 1 hour, I reckon. 1 hour. And there's a lot of hours in the sky. Let me tell you.
Yeah. How long is the flight then?
I don't know. I dread to think. I think we go from Wellington to somewhere in Australia. Then Australia to I don't know, Hong Kong or something. Singapore. Then Singapore to Heathrow.
Flying to Heathrow, yeah.
That is a lot of hours. I mean, we're talking 1 hour. We're talking 20 odd packs, I think.
You better
got to work out. I'm going to try and mix it up. Yeah, somehow I've got to get some of these Premier Leagues to do because that'll be quite entertaining. But I'll get some videos and that, and it's obviously not for a while. I won't discuss dates because this is going out and people will know when I'm away. So
yeah,
discuss those dates.
Robbed.
Yeah, house is heavily guarded.
Make sure you set that alarm, boy.
Yeah, I'll take it with me.
So that brings me on to
jokes on thieves.
Jokes on the burglar.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still looking at card shows in December, and it looks like all the major ones, there's none planned in for December around Europe. So what I've been looking at is there's more like local ones.
Yeah.
That aren't major ones. So I need to look into that because, can't find any major ones for us to go to at the moment.
We'll find something, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
Probably
we will.
something.
Yeah, I'll deep dive more into like, go onto like different countries' websites and card websites, and maybe there's some local ones that we can go to. But
We'll pop over to the States.
oh right, imagine the shock on Emma and Hannah's face when we go. Yeah, we're actually at Heathrow. We're going to JFK. See you later.
Just popping across the drink.
Just across the drink. Go to the Green Bay game. All right.
Oh, wouldn't that be good?
That would be really nice.
Oh, pop up at a game and do some rips in the stand. Not a problem.
Yeah, I saw someone do a riff of hack in the stand at like a League One or League Two game in England.
If we can't find a show, we'll just do that.
Yeah,
we'll go like fucking Hastings or something. We'll go Arundel.
What did I see? Oh, there's what was I saying? Oh, there's in terms of football matches, Leighton Orient are playing a couple of times in December. Just saying, a couple of night games.
Why would you want to go there?
Rip a pack in the stand at Leighton Orient? I don't know.
Oh no, fair enough.
This is still part of my research. I'm just covering all bases.
Right, let's move on.
All right.
I have my mail days have picked up this week.
Oh yeah.
So here's one for you. I had I think I mentioned / showed this before, but I had an NIL card from a break with KCC that was random off to all teams, and I won that, and it was of Bryce Underwood.
Oh yeah.
College prospect, and they were going for it crazy money in the States. And I think I was saying on here that the problem is that yeah, it's pretty cool that I got it, but the market isn't very good over here to sell those type of cards. Have I lost you?
No, all good.
He's back.
Disappeared
there. Yeah. So like, I was a bit worried, but I thought I sod it. I'm going to put it on the selling pages because I'm not a long term. I haven't got the patience to hold it. I mean, I might regret that in years if he comes through and does the bizzo. But I put it up for sale at a reasonable price, way below comps, and then I had a chap message me and ask me questions, and he wanted some more pictures and stuff like that, and then sent him the information through, like the card, but then he wanted to trade. So admittedly, if he's listening, I was looking to obviously sell it, and I was a bit like, but then I thought, well, let's see, what you're offering, and he had a Xavier Worthy Uptown.
Oh, you like the Uptowns, don't you, boy?
We love the Uptowns.
Very nice.
I think when we were looking at comps, this was probably slightly higher value than the my card. I think around the $200 mark. But I made it clear to him that I was initially looking for cash. I'm happy to trade, but I'm certainly not parting with any money at this stage. So the ball was in his court. He played the ball. He sent me the card, and there it is. My theory is that this. Sorry, go on.
I said you've come out of this deal looking pretty good then.
Well, yeah, I think so. And I think the good thing with the Uptowns is that they're in that price range over here where you can sell them quite easy. Okay. I think I said it even on the first, but I think it's the first podcast I was saying, like, if you're in that sort of $100 to $150 mark, you can shift things quite quickly. And obviously everyone wants an uptown or a downtown or whatever. Downtown's being more expensive, but to me, I've had two uptowns go through my hands. So I had a Justin Jefferson and a Bo Nix, and I sold both of them. But I really, really like them. So I just wanted another. So that kind of appealed to me, and I just thought, well, I'll keep it because I really like it, and at some stage there'll be an opportunity to trade it. But I put it on a flex post on KCC, and I've already had two people approach me, so people are keen already. So this may not be in my possession for much longer, but you can see the Kuman Curry sticker on there.
Oh yes, rookie card as well, yeah.
Yeah. And
how much would you be happy with that being sold for? What are you look,
I
what
have a
return
look
are
at
you
the
looking
comps
for?
as we're speaking. I think in reality, it's going to be used as a bit of trade bait. But the thing is, like the card's so nice. I've got my JSN Downtown. But I would love to see a Seahawks Uptown.
Okay.
Obviously, there's not one from this year, but obviously they're losing the license. So I'm hoping this year there's some sort of Seahawks because it's such a lovely card. I know there's mixed feelings about them, but I'm a huge fan. I'm holding it up again. Look at that. What a
Yeah, it's
card.
a lovely card. So you've got the
Yeah.
uptowns and the downtowns. What's the difference?
Well, it's just the imagery. Like the downtowns were the original. Uptowns are new for this year, so they're just a variance, but they're still a super short print card. Case hit.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay.
quite hard to. But like just looking at comps now,
They look really cool.
Yeah, I just had a weird flashback to last week when I was talking about apps. I think I called it 180 point,
130,
but
isn't it?
the app is 130 point. Yeah, so I'm looking at that now.
Yeah, I was on it
These
this
were
week
marbles.
actually.
Yeah, but the comps for it now, I'm looking at it. You've got graded one, $185. The raw, you are looking at somewhere between 110, 150, 147 or US dollars. So yeah, in the region of 200 New Zealand dollars. So it's not a cheap card. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it looks good, doesn't it, in the with the Kuman Curry sticker on there,
Oh, it looks even
front
better
and
with that.
back.
Looks better. It looks even
Yeah.
better with that sticker on.
I had I spoke to Dom as well. I know we were talking before. Dom at some stage will come back on, hopefully with an upgrade to the Nokia for better sound quality. But I was chatting to Dom, and when I was in Top Play Sports Cards, the Shane in there said to me that he had a Jared Bowen also coming in.
Oh yeah.
But he didn't have any more details on it. So I says, well, asked him what he was looking for it because he knew about it. And I says, oh yeah, when it comes in, keep it for me. And I mentioned it to Dom, and I said, look, this one's on me because obviously we're trying to hook him in. I said, I'll get it for you. I'll bring it over. And it finally came in, and it's an absolute beauty. Topps chrome. I should have. Let me get it. Bear with me. Keep the viewers entertained.
Yeah, hopefully that will lift the spirits as West Ham have not started very well this season, but will Potter turn it around? Who knows? Does he need some more signings?
No, he'll get the sack.
Got a lot of work to do, I think.
Yes, it came in. It's Topps chrome, and it's numbered to 199. It's 119 of 199. It's from the Europa League season. When I first saw it, I got even more excited because I thought, is it when they won the Conference League?
Yeah.
Oh, it might have been from that season, but it's not. It's from the Europa League season. But there you go. I've got that with the cross through it as well.
Yeah, very
and I've
nice.
Put the Kuman Curry sticker on and put it in a new bag for him as well because I got it. So yeah, I've picked that up this week and I let him know. So I think he's quite chuffed about that.
Yeah, really nice.
So that's cool. So
I'm seeing Dom himself. Hopefully this Saturday, and we've already spoke about a visit to WH Smith to pick up some Topps tins. So we'll let you know how we get on with those breaks and see if we can pull, because obviously he's really keen on getting like an auto, or pulling an auto or a numbered card. So I mean, it is a buzz. I can't wait to see it. If he pulls a numbered or an auto, I'd love to see his reaction. So it is buzzing, like it's an adrenaline rush, right? So yeah,
he's a big kid though, isn't he? He's absolutely loving it.
Oh yeah. Yes.
He's been hooked in, reeled in.
Reeled in.
But all the updates and all the topics we spoke about so far, the biggest bit of news I've got this week is the addition to the PC of a card I've been flirting with for a long time. I'm never going to sell this card. This goes with the Tyler Lockett, the original card. This will always stay in my PC. It's not for sale, not for trade. None other than the Chris Wood.
There he is, New Zealand's own Chris Wood, numbered to, what was that?
Yeah. It's numbered to 65. It's 31 of 65. Impeccable. 9.5 Beckett slab. The only thing I don't like about it is the Beckett slab. Do not like them. Horrible.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say the Burnley shirt, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not too happy about that, to be fair. But it's a beautiful card, though, isn't it? A really nice card. And it's very thick. I don't know if you can see that on the video. It's very thick. Oh, very thick card.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I just decided, because I was saying before, wasn't I, that I'd thought about it, spoke to Shane about it a few times, and even on the last visit, I got sort of escalated to me actually touching it. But then in the week, I was like, you know what? After we spoke about it, I was like, I need that card.
Didn't he say you were going to buy the guy in the shop? Didn't he say you'll get it at some point?
Yeah, he did. He knew. Just like the Rolling Stones cards. He did me a nice deal on those, to be fair.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, that was another highlight. And then I did a deal with, again, I knew about this card. Some guy I think it was for a Bonix card I had. I think he suggested a trade for 2 autos, and he's still got. I've got a Kenneth Walker Seahawks running back on card auto already, but he's got one. But he also had a Charbonnet card, and I've got a couple of Charbonnet autographs, including like a rookie patch auto, numbered to 10. So that's kind of like my sort of Charbonnet highlight. I love that card. But he had an auto numbered to 25, but in silver pen. And I know some people don't like it because I'll show you in a minute. But the auto, you can't really see it that well, and it looks quite thick because it's got a thick silver pen. But I like the fact that it's silver. I like the card. He's not in Seahawks. It's a rookie card. He's in his college uniform, but I just thought it was a nice addition to my Charbonnet collection.
It's a lovely card. It's a bit rogue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different, and you can see on the side it's 15 of 25. I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite cool. It's from Luminance. Yeah, Luminance 23. So quite a nice card. Yeah, one for the PC. So yeah, a few bits and pieces this week. And in other good news, and a topic I wanted to broach as well is the big. I think I was talking about National Treasures, wasn't I, last week? Which is like the big dog at the minute. I was looking at the retail price over here. It's $4,500.
What, for a box?
For a box, and I think it was I think it's about 11 cards, $4,500, something like that. Might have even been 10 cards. Can't remember. It's insane.
Wow.
But like I was saying briefly last week, some of the prices to buy in for teams, I think I could be slightly wrong, but I think Commanders, for example, were like $329, but there wasn't a single Commanders card. Imagine. But this is what I wanted to talk about is, again, second reference to this tonight, but we're early in our collecting phase, and I've been into a lot of breaks over here, but National Treasures is obviously like the big dog. And now you've got Impeccable, which is like still up there. It's a hugely premium product. It's not quite $4,500, but again, some of the prices, I think it's 8 cards. And I think the box is maybe $2,500 to $3,000. 8 cards. And again, I'm looking at the prices, and I bought a couple of teams, the cheaper teams, the other day. One was Seahawks. With Card Crazy, got nothing. Oh no, sorry, that's a lie. Oh no, that was National Treasures. Yeah, sorry, I went into another National Treasures one, and it was $49 for Seahawks. And I've not seen them come out, but I don't know, got an impulse. I thought I'll buy into that. But I bought into the Impeccable one and got nothing. And I just watched the cards that came out, and I wondered like how the breakers feel sometimes, because in my opinion it was a shit box. There were some nice cards, I suppose, but for $4,500 again, this is nothing to do with us, with the people who are selling it to us. This is just to do with, but it was not even close to being that. I mean, it wasn't even at grand's worth on the market, and I don't know how those. Yeah, like I won't be going into those breaks again. But when I did the National Treasures one, Seahawks, I got an auto. I got a Tarek Woolen auto.
Oh, lovely.
Weirdly, although I was buzzing about it, I felt a little bit guilty because, like, again, it was a shit box, and I'm thinking, like, these people who have opted to pick the big teams and that pay the money, who've got nothing out of it, and then out of the 8 cards or whatever, like Seahawks are coming out. So
you snuck in.
but but that's the game, isn't it? And it's like when I was saying the other week when I got that Aaron Rodgers card with the game worn jersey relic. I was absolutely buzzing, but that was a cheap team, and you've got. But I suppose that's the game, isn't it? They know, everyone who's buying in knows what the crack is. There's no hidden information. It is what it is. And I guess you know what you could potentially pull, like a 1 of 1, a shield, something like that. When we talk about like the Prism 1 of 1 that allegedly was sold for $500,000, Jaden Daniels, you think what you could pull and actually not be on the realms of possibility of pulling something life changing.
Yeah. Well, I think
so on that principle, it's worth the gamble. But
yeah, I think Nick from KTC sort of touched on that, didn't he? He's saying, I think you asked him, or he said something about how he feels when he does a break and the boxes. There's nothing really of great significance being pulled, and he's like, he feels bad about it for a little bit, because obviously a lot of people that are going into the breaks he probably knows, or just always jumping into breaks, and he feels bad.
Yeah.
They've got nothing out of it, but like he said, exactly the same as you. It's the game, isn't it? That's why we do it. That's why people go into breaks.
100%.
For exactly the rush and the potential of what might come out and what you might win. So yeah, that's always a risk, isn't it?
But it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because like I've had some. It's funny because he reminds me of bloody HJ again. When he says like in the scores or whatever, he's always saying, oh, I've got no luck and stuff like that. It's classic HJ. But I feel like a lot of people like that in the breaks are quite similar. Like people I talk to, like, oh, I'm going for a real dry spell or whatever. It's funny, but then I feel like that. But you like 1 week before, like I was saying at the start, wasn't I, when we did the first podcast, saying like if you hit big, I feel like you get the buzz for it, and if you miss completely, you get you want to go back again. Like the middle ground's a safe ground. But I remember pulling my JJ McCarthy RPA, absolutely buzzing. I pulled an absolute banger, and then you have like the next one might be shit, and then you're like, oh, I've got no luck at the minute. And you're like, well, hold on a minute. Last week you pulled an RPA, JJ McCarthy. But that's how it makes you feel, and then you're back in. But like pulling nothing out of that Impeccable break the other day, it was an absolute choker. But yeah, I think I've decided that the ones that are, where you've got less cards than teams, I'm going to probably avoid them, because like going back to people that have paid like $300 or whatever for, say, Commanders, go and take your $300, jump on eBay or something like that, and buy something for your PC that you can get because you're buying it. You're going to feel sick, aren't you? Like, it's not for me. Got a couple of nice cards, like I said, and I'm happy. But I think that now I've got my PC established, it's easier to make those decisions because you're kind of happy with what you've got. I think if you're like me and you kind of feel like you need to catch up, because that's my mentality. Like I've just got into collecting, so I want to have like a pretty decent collection. I think in the early days, I started making really bad decisions, maybe overpaying or buying a lot of stuff, individual stuff off eBay, and paying like heavy delivery fees and stuff.
Yeah, right.
But now I feel like I'm making sensible decisions, apart from entering the Impeccable break the other day. Not my best decision, but
you learn
we move on.
You're learning about the trade. And
exactly. You've got to do it. You've got to have a go.
Yeah, which
you win some, you lose some.
I've been talking about it for weeks on end about going into a break, but I think I finally decided I'll
Well,
probably
what
go
happened?
and. Well, I just haven't done it. I've not made the jump. I keep looking at them and thinking some of them are well priced, some of them cheap because the cars aren't very good. Overthinking it probably, but I think I'm going to jump on one.
Yeah.
With Cardsley brakes. On TikTok.
We got them on Insta, haven't we?
Yeah, shout out to Stu. Does some great content on there, and hopefully get him on the pod soon because he's keen to have a chat. It'd be great to speak to him about his journey and what he does. So I think I'll jump on a break. I think he does lives on the Saturday night. So yeah, maybe a couple beers and I'll jump on one on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Need to break
that will be set a budget though. Set a budget.
Oh yes.
The football ones over here. It'd be interesting to see what he does because I've obviously never been into like an EPL break or whatever. But when they list them over here, I don't actually understand it because it's not just like the teams or the ones I've seen. It's like a breakdown of the teams. So they'll say like Liverpool, and then it might have 4 players, and then another 4 players and stuff like that. So you're not just buying into a team; you're buying into particular players,
right?
Which has always put me off. But Liverpool, without a doubt, and obvious to me, are the most popular team.
Yeah.
Second, those listings come up, Liverpool, bang, they're gone.
Yeah.
So I've never been into an EPL break. In fact, I don't think I've been into any break other than NFL. To be fair.
Well, I'll keep you posted.
But I've stuck to the ones. Yeah, do. But like I said, I've stuck to the 2 breakers. I use Card Crazy and KCC because I always get out of control.
Jump on.
Yeah, like quite interested to see how you get on in the EPL one. Actually, to be fair, or quite interested to see how they list the teams.
Yeah.
But unlike NFL, I reckon, like with Southampton, like who the fuck's going to buy into that? So that's probably why they break them down.
Yeah, could be right, but I'll
probably a difficult sell though.
Yeah. What, Southampton or?
Well, yeah. Although they're not in the EPL anymore, are
they? No, unfortunately not. No, for
right. What's next? What's next on that list, boy?
What else have I got? Any NFL card updates?
TikTok milestone.
Oh, milestone! Yeah, wow. TikTok milestone. Yeah, we've finally reached 500 followers, and now we're on 522. So, up and up, really.
Oh, nice.
That's why I want to get some more Tops products because they seem to be gaining a lot of views and a lot of traction, a lot of likes. Obviously, because the product's great, and I'm like doing like the match attacks videos when I used to open packs. It was looking back now, people were watching it. They probably know what was coming, pretty much. Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas now it feels like it's more of a lottery. Like, we get a gold line, we get a number, we get an auto, like all these different varieties.
100%, yeah.
More hard to reach cards. So it feels like they're. I mean, the For You page on TikTok's polluted with it. It's great, and seeing some of the pulls is unbelievable. So gonna keep on breaking tins and packs and seeing what we get. Now we're getting 3 numbered. That's great, but I think the next one is the road to getting an auto, because pulling that from a retail pack is going to be quite the rush.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh, massively! Yeah. I was looking at a Tops box, like a box of packs. Does that make sense? I think you get like 28 packs in a box.
A whole, literally a whole
like a whole box.
Oh, no.
I remember being a kid, and there's like people in the playground that used to buy boxes of stickers or nick them, I guess. And I'd be like, "How did you get that?" Like, and now I'm contemplating buying a box of them. But 28.
Got to be done though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? They're quite expensive for if you bought a single pack. £3.50 for 10 cards. I saw a guy do a video, and he was
I think that's about the price. Yeah, like similar.
What was he? I saw some guy on TikTok saying about it's the same price as a meal deal for 1 pack, and he was like kicking off about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, but then again, you pull their number cards or whatever. You eat your sandwich from your meal deal, and that's done, isn't it? At least with your cards, you've got a
You're not wrong. Pays for
investment.
itself.
That's what I say.
Pays for itself.
Yeah, exactly. On Insta, we going through a weird period because the stuff we're putting out, the content, as they say, is fairly regular still, but we're kind of stuck at the little bit at the minute on followers. We're on 1,000. Just looking now, 1,146, and it's just kind of going up and down from there. Like most mornings, I wake up and I've lost 3, and then it goes up by 3 or whatever, and I don't know what's going on there. But still, I mean, still incredible to be fair. And I look at the dashboard and it says in the last 30 days we've had 30,000. Just over 30,000 views in the last 30 days across the content on Insta, which is quite cool.
That's amazing.
So I urge people, help us out. Give us a follow, give us a share, a like, subscribe across all platforms. Looking to build the Facebook up as well. Still a bit slow. Numbers are getting there. But yeah, I think our Insta's pretty decent, isn't it? We're putting some decent content, but I'm quite keen to hear what could make this better. Because one thing from my point of view is that we don't want to just. I mean, I enjoy, to be fair, MC. If it's just me and you, and we're the only people that listen to our own podcast, then look, we have a good yarn, and I enjoy that. But I want this to have longevity. So if people want to jump on, people want to talk, tell us what they want us to waffle on about, then keep doing that. We were both saying that this was probably our most unplanned week, wasn't it? Because we both been really busy for various reasons. But we've been we had a few bits down in the planning page that we've got, but it's been quite good, isn't it? Sometimes just to come on and just chat.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that works as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We want feedback from people. Let us know what you want to discuss, or if there's any questions you have that we can maybe bring up and have a chat about, or drop a comment on a post. And I'm always replying to comments on my side, and I see you are as well. So don't be shy to sort of have a chat with us, because that's what we're here for.
Yeah. What's new in NFL? I think we've got some more Immaculate coming up this week, and I think Origins is out either this week or next week. I quite like the Origins card. It was sort of when I got into it, like I was straight in like that Mosaic and Prism and stuff like that, which just comes later. So I kind of missed that, like everything, to be fair, like Luminance and Score. I missed that cycle. But the Origin cards are quite nice. So I'm quite keen. I'm not a fan of the Immaculate stuff. Sorry, not Immaculate. The Luminance stuff, which I think was the second release. Score's quite fun. You get some fun stuff, but it's cheap. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Origins. So I think we've got that coming up either this week or next. Beyond that, I'm not sure. A lot of conversation this week about on various podcasts and that about this rookie class, and is it going to be the same is there going to be that, what's the word? Are we going to be excited about this? Are we more excited about this year's rookie class as we were last year? But I think before that's even discussed, I think it's going to be interesting to see what JJ McCarthy does for the Vikings, because obviously he's huge, but this is his first. This is going to be his first season where he actually plays. So that'll be interesting to see. The other one, Jaden Daniels, is he going to keep that momentum? Is he going to kick on? So definitely one to watch. And then obviously, as a Seahawks fan, we've got Milroe. We lost to the Packers today in the third season preseason friendly. Surprised you hadn't mentioned that.
Sorry, I missed that.
But I think Milroe, I watched most of it. Yeah. But don't mean anything, does it? 2 wins and a defeat. Next week it all starts. We've got the 49ers. But yeah, I think Sam Darnold will be starting for the Seahawks. Say that again?
Did you say the first game of the season is next week?
Yeah, first game proper, yeah.
Nice. Looking forward to it. I might have to tune in.
Yeah, definitely. But I think for the Seahawks, Darnold's going to start number one quarterback, but it's definitely exciting to see what Milroe does. And he's definitely one for me to watch in terms of the products that come out. And hopefully, we get to see him on an Uptown.
Oh,
so that'll be what I'll be targeting.
Decent.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, but I will confirm Origins this week and maybe give a more in-depth. Hopefully, I'll have a chat with Nick and see if we can get Nick on either next week or the week after, just to give us some more a better overview of the month coming up. And I think it's been almost a month since we spoke to Nick, so it'd be nice to see if he's added anything to the PT as well. And see if we've got any more news on, because I guess everyone kind of wants to know what's happening next year with the license and stuff like that. So we'll see what Nick knows, but I'll have a chat with him and see if we can get him on over the next few weeks. That'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be really good. Yeah, I had a really good, great chat with Nick when he was on. So yeah, it'd be great to get him back on. Right, I'm having a look at this, MC. Let's get back to the rant about Huggins. Yeah, so HJ, as you are aware, is a quizmaster. Has been appointed quizmaster, and there has been some difficulties in his role, shall we say? So yeah, Coon, tell us. I'll let you jump into the rant.
Yeah, well, I think to be named the Kumikori podcast quizmaster should be an honour. To be honest, and quite frankly, we are. What's the corporate way of saying it? Yeah, very unimpressed with his attitude. To be honest, although looking at the group, he has submitted a question and presumably an answer. But what's his excuse today? He's got the in-laws round. He's with the in-laws every bloody week, and he can't spend 5 minutes to come onto our podcast and ask a single question. Absolutely sickening. I don't know what's happened to that boy. But needless to say, we're going to have some serious words this week, and I think his future's very much up in the air. But that said, he has given us a question.
All right, we'll give it a go.
Shall we? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to need a pen or a pen, but let's play it. He did complain that when I tried this last time. Yeah, he did say that when I did this last time, he couldn't hear his question. So let's turn it up. Let's get next to the speaker. Let's go for it. So I don't know what he's going to ask. Here we go.
Which African country is Timbuktu in? Closest geographically wind. You'll have to look at the map for this one.
Whoa, pause. Did you hear that?
Which African country is Timbuktu in?
Yeah. Timbuktu, I'm going to say on Namibia, I'm going to go with.
You're going Namibia, yeah?
Down. I don't know why. Namibia.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I'll go the same, but no, let's go Kenya.
Yeah, I'll tell you my thought process is it's the first country that popped into my head in Africa, so that's it. So you're going Kenya, I'm going Namibia. Let's listen to the answer.
The answer is Mali.
Mali,
there you go. What? Who was from Mali? Freddie Canute. Frederick Canute from Mali?
Bob?
Sorry?
Bob?
Bob? Who's Bob?
Bob Marley?
Oh, that's shocking.
I don't know.
Oh, I think you will find Freddie Kincaid is from Raleigh, but West Ham legend.
Yeah, probably. You could probably do with him now, to be fair.
I think so. Well, H.O., thanks for the question. Would be nice to have him on the pod asking the question to us, wouldn't it? But we'll take it at the moment as a question via
100%.
WhatsApp. But hopefully improves his performance over the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, and I think my message to Huggins from Cream and Curry podcast is do better.
Must do better.
On that note,
on that bombshell,
I think we're done, aren't we?
I think so.
We'll drop some material this week on what's coming up, who's coming up. But yeah, I think we're done. So Ben Keem, over and out.
Love to the family.
Regards to your family.
Regards to your family. All the best. Over and out, Chief.
Apologies.
Ta-da. Oh, we're done. Oh, right. Yeah, strange. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go for it. You get still there, Chief? I can't see you though. Hello? Should I leave and come back? All right.